Hello and welcome. Today we're going to install through-wall wiring for the Canterbury autocollar. This is going to accomplish a couple things. One, it's a safety issue. You're no longer walking around or potentially tripping over a 20-foot cord, and you have some really nice wire management as well. In the end, you're going to be pretty happy with how your project ends up looking.
Alright, our box from Rocky Mountain Clay Sports arrived. Let's open it up and see what we have inside. Alright, when we open the box, we have a little plastic bag that has a Sharpie, a drill bit, some wire connectors, some anchors for screwing the boxes in, which we'll get to in a second. We also have an end piece for a two-prong connector. We have some zip ties. We have two lengths of 6-foot wire, one with no piece on the end, and that is a two-prong. And then we have another 6-foot piece of wire with two 3-prong connectors on the end of it. We also have a short piece 3-prong connector, which is for the sending unit, which is going to attach on the outside. We have a 3/4 foot piece of 4-conductor wire, and we also have two boxes. These boxes are already wired. If you look, each one has a 3-prong and a 2-prong mounted in with wires coming out of the back. In addition to that, we have another box that's going to go on the other side with a 3-prong and a 2-prong, and the wire tail is already coming out of that as well. Alright, let's pop this open and see how these wires are set up inside. Alright, so we have the 2-pin on top and the 3-pin on the bottom. When we pull this out, we see the red and the green are connected to the 2-pin, and the black and the white are connected to the 3-pin. I'm going to assume that that is the same on the other side, and that we would use these connectors to bridge the wall and make that connection. We'll go outside to the trap house and we'll actually do the physical install there and show you more video of it actually going together.
As you look at the back of the trap house on the left, you'll see we have our acrylic holder for our transmitter. We have also attached the gray box to the outside. We've drilled that through and we've sealed that with plastic wood on the other side. We're going to go around, we're going to take a look at the other side now, and we're also going to demonstrate how we actually swapped out the long cord for the short cord that was supplied for that sending unit.
Alright, here we are at the trap house. We've opened up the control unit, unscrewed it, removed the O-ring, and we're about to remove the long cord and replace it with the small cord that was supplied in the box.
Now we're on the inside of the trap house. We've attached the box on the other side. You can see, given the length of wire that's there, if you're going through a traditional cinder block trap house instead of plywood, you would have the right length of wire that you require. That's going to go into the box, and then we're going to use our connectors to connect the 4 wires to the faceplate that you see that's on the right. In this particular project, we built a new trap house around an Atlas AT300. We did our best when we did this, since this was a new install, so a good job of cord management. There is the 3-prong cord, 3-prong plug, coming up and going into the inside control box for our Canterbury system. There's the additional cord that comes down and is going to the gray box that we installed. You'll notice the sending unit sitting on top with the short cord. That gets attached to the box on the other side and sits in the acrylic housing outside of the trap house. This project can be accomplished by pretty much anyone in under 30 minutes. You have a few simple steps. You're swapping out the receiving unit for the shorter cord, which is essentially unscrewing the unit, working your way around the O-ring, plugging in 2 cables the same way that they came out, and putting it back together. You're drilling a hole through the wall, plywood or cinder block, and attaching a box on either side of that wall to then feed the wire through. You're then connecting those wires, matching light colors to light colors with the supplied connectors, and then you're good to go. You're just plugging in your cords, doing a little wire management, and at that point you're all set.